What's up, everybody? How's it going? Austin Prechtelevate Performance, coming at you live. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Going to make this one a quick live. I'm going to start really hammering down a time that I can go live consistently every day of the week. And it's probably going to be earlier in the day just because 5 p.m. is not working for my schedule that well anymore. So that's why I've been going live a little bit more around this kind of around lunchtime, late lunchtime. So we'll see. I'm going to get consistent with it. But today I'm going to be talking about some quick tips for parents when it comes to starting a fitness journey, or like honestly, like even just getting through a fitness journey. Even if you're someone who's been doing it for a while, these are things that I've found that have helped me, stay consistent. With my goals and with my fitness and all that good stuff. But as you were tuning in, let me know how your day is going. Give this video a like, drop a comment. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're watching. But yeah, so today that's what we're going to be talking about. And so I guess before I, start off with all of this, there's a few things kind of to keep in mind. And it's that, everybody's journey is like, different. Everybody's journey is their own. Everybody's journey is, there's unique things to every situation, right? So maybe something that I say doesn't like specifically, impact your journey, or maybe it may be easier to do some of these things than others. But pick and choose some of these, and think about like in your own mind, in your own life right now, where you could apply these things, and then apply one of them. My challenge for you at the end of this is to take something that I say from this one of these tips and apply it to your life and to your week and to your day, because success like speed. Take action, make action, like make it happen. Like don't think about it, like just fucking do it. So that's what I want you to take away from this is like take something from this and implement, because like it doesn't fucking matter how much shit you learn, it doesn't matter how much stuff I teach you or tell you about. If you don't do anything with the information, it's just sitting up in your head, taking up space, not being used. So but yeah, and if you're watching a replay of this, hashtag replay, so that way I know that you saw this video. But yeah, let's jump into it. So quick tips, especially for parents who are starting out. This can apply to everybody to an extent. But you gotta be. My first tip is you gotta be a little selfish. You gotta be a little selfish. You gotta be okay with being selfish to an extent. And selfishness, taking care of yourself, like it's all about perspective, right? It's about like the only reason people feel bad about taking time out of their day to work on themselves and to make themselves better versions of themselves. A lot of times, especially as parents, we sometimes feel like we have that guilt of taking time to ourselves that when we could spend it on our kids. But if you take that time out of your day to spend it on yourself, to give yourself that quality time necessary to be your best self for your workouts, for your nutrition, for whatever it may be, you're going to be a better parent because of it, because you're going to fill that cup back up. And so I challenge you to be a little bit more selfish. Honestly, it's not inherently a bad thing if the outcome makes you a better you for your kids or for your family, right? Like I, think about it this way: taking that half hour to an hour of the day to make you a happier, much more I don't know, like a leveled up version of yourself, so that way you can be like 1 hour, half hour to an hour out of your day. That's going to make the other 8 to 12 to 15 hours of the day that much better for you and for your family. That seems kind of like it'd be worth it, right? So, hey, Kristen. Hey, Signe. How is it going? How is it going? How is it going? Say hey, everybody. Hope you guys are having a good day so far. But yeah, like, be a little fucking selfish. Like, I'm telling you, sorry, family. I love my family so damn much, but I'm getting my workout in the day. I don't care. Like I am working out that day. I don't care what happens. Like it is happening because I know that that is going to be important for me to be a happier, better, like more like whatever mentally stable version of myself, for my family. And it far outweighs, taking that time out of my day to apply it to them, because I'm gonna be a grumpy ass, or like I'm not gonna be happy if I'm not able to get my workouts in, or if I'm not able to pursue my fitness goals. And so you got to think about it that way. Like you need to do this for yourself. Like everybody deserves some time out of their fucking day to be happy, right? It might not happen every single fucking day, right? Because like life happens sometimes, but you got to like take that time at least a couple times a week to 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 do it for yourself, like because it's important. And this is the thing too, is like we all have enough time in our day to actually take that time for ourselves. It's just making that time. That's really where it kind of comes down to as well. But recognizing that you have that time in the first place, like it's hard for a lot of people. But yeah, Kristen, I'm selfish. Like you need to be a little bit fucking selfish because your kids, like I love my kids so much, but they're like the most beautiful little parasites in the world. They're the most beautiful little parasites that we're raising to be, you know, adults. But they are like they take your time, your money, your like. Sometimes they bring you a lot of joy, but also sometimes they steal your happiness a little bit. And you know, sometimes you got to be a little selfish and take some of that time back for yourself, so that way you can, you know, be your best self for you and for them. So be a little fucking selfish. Not, it's okay. Like you know, you know, nobody's gonna be like, screw that person for taking time out of their day to make themselves healthier and happier and live longer and to be able to actually like play with their kids and keep up with them. Darn them. Like, what a terrible parent. No, like, and if somebody does say that, they're just jealous because you're doing something to better yourself and they aren't. So, to them. Nora just called you out for. To, I'll give her. I'll Venmo your daughter a quarter. naughty, the naughty words. Yeah, that's one downside. I think Kira said that before too. That the kiddos catching on to my bad words. I got to get them all out because I can't. I'm starting to have to like censor myself around my kid because he's hearing me. He's repeated some of them too. So, but hey, whatever. I'm a little bit selfish in that sense that I'm gonna keep doing me even though my kid. Yeah, no. Okay. Number two though. Number two. You know, on top of being like selfish, on top of being selfish, you know, exercise when your kid is napping. Like exercise when your kid is napping. Exercise when, you know, they go to bed at the end of the day. Like exercise before they wake up. Like take time, figure out how to fit it into your schedule, right? Make the time. Maybe you're not going to have maybe you have to fucking wake up and work out in the morning when it's not ideal, when you don't exactly want to. But it's like, do you really want that extra half hour of sleep? Or do you want to make progress towards your goals and be your best self? Right? Pros and cons. You know, in an ideal world, would I want to wake up at 5 a.m. every single fucking day, even on the weekends, or 5:30, sometimes 6 on the weekends? 6. It's 6 o'clock on the weekends. Probably not. It would probably be in my complete and total best interest to sleep in a little bit sometimes, but my goals don't give two shits about whether or not I, you know, want that extra sleep or not. Because I'm either going to do the work and get the results or I'm not. I'm either going to make the time that's going to allow me to do my workouts and, you know, get prepared for my nutrition and things like that for the day. And I'm going to get the results, or I'm not going to do those things and I'm not going to get rewarded for it. And then I'm not going to make any progress. So, you know, sometimes you got to do stuff that you don't want to do. Like it sucks, but you know, you got to do it sometimes. And you can be like strategic about it. Like, you know, when I was a stay-at-home dad, you know, that would, and whenever like you know, the daycare wasn't open or whatever, I had equipment at my house and I would fucking work out whenever he was napping, or I would even use him as workout equipment, or whenever he was eating, I would have him sitting in his fucking high chair and I would put out like a million fucking Cheerios on his tray, and I would work out while he was, you know, trying to wrangle all the Cheerios and eat them. It's like, you know, like there's time. There is always time. Like fucking like multitask. Like double down on some of these things. Habit stack. Like, you know, put like hell. Like I mean, TV. Like give your kids their lunch or whatever, and give them their tablet or give them their TV. Like for like a half hour while they're eating. Work out while they're eating. and watching and zoned out on the fucking screen time. It's okay, like for them to watch a little bit of fucking TV so you can get your workouts in. Like it's important. I see Signet in my house. We call it me time, and everyone can take me time. Kids, mom and dad, and when someone has me time, they have 30 minutes, no interruptions, unless it's something critical. I love it. I love that. That is, I think me time. I think everybody should have that implemented, like some sort of like me time strategy. It's yeah, no, absolutely. I love that. I think that's really good, Signe. Um, yeah, but like honestly though, um, be creative with it. Like like kill two birds with one stone, right? Like I mean, there was many times where I was like, all right, well, shit. Like gym daycare's closed today. I'm at home with my kid. Ah, fuck. It's like okay, he's taking a nap. Sweet, I'll get my workout in. Oh shit, he's not taking his nap. All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna just do shoulder presses with my fucking toddler, and I'm gonna set him in his little thing, and he can swing around, and I'm gonna work out while he's swinging around his little thing. It's fine. And if you got older kids, even better. Like that's cool. They're likely more like independent, and may even want to work out with you. Like work out with them, encourage them to work out with you. That's also always an option. But at the end of the day, kind of leading back to this, sometimes you're gonna have to get up early, or you're gonna have to work out late at the end of the day when you're fucking tired. Like you know, you need to change your routine to reflect the new you that you were trying to become. You can't keep doing the same shit every fucking day that you were doing whenever you were like miserable or not happy with where you're at, fitness or nutrition or weight wise. You can't keep doing that same shit because that's what got you there in the first place, right? So you have to switch something up. You got to have like that want and that desire to like make that time because like and this is the thing that I'm about to say right now is like stop saying you're busy. Stop saying you're busy. Stop saying I'm too busy to work out. I'm too busy to do this. I'm too busy to do that. Everyone is fucking busy. Everybody is fucking busy. You are not special. You are not fucking special. And this is just, this might hurt some people's feelings, or it might make them be like, well, I'm really busy. I work two jobs and I do this and I do that. That sucks. I'm sorry that happens. But there are a lot of people out there who are doing a lot more with a lot less. I know people who work over 80 hours a week in like emergency clinics and things like that, and they still get their workouts in. They still stay on top of their nutrition. Like everything's fucking hard. Like life is fucking hard in general. There's chaos in it. There's highs and lows. Everybody's fucking busy. Everybody's working all the time. But it's a matter of what you make a priority in your life. And if I like, granted, like I'm a little bit, I'm not gonna say lucky. I have, I guess, in a sense, earned the position that I'm in right now in terms of having a little bit more freedom in terms of when I can go to places and stuff. But shit, I mean, for a while there, I was working like close to 100 hours a week, and I was still getting my workouts in. I was still getting my fucking nutrition in. Like, everybody's fucking busy. I know people who work swing shift. I know people who work graveyard and they have kids. I know people who work two jobs and they're still fucking getting their workouts in. It's a matter of what you make a priority. So stop saying that you're too busy to do it because you're not too busy. You're either too lazy or you don't care about it enough. And because you don't care about it enough, you're not making it a priority. So don't say my health that I'm too busy to be healthy, or I'm too busy to work out, I'm too busy to do this. Say my health is not a priority. My fitness is not a priority. My longevity is not a priority. And see how that shit feels when you say it out loud, because that's what it is. And I'm sorry to say that, but it is. Like, just, at the end of the day, like a little bit of tough love can go a long way and can like make you realize like how like fucking lucky most of us are, in the sense that like we're living in one of the greatest times to ever like exist, like in humankind and human history, like nutrition wise, like healthy, like it, like you can eat healthy, like healthy. You can hit your macros, lose weight, build muscle off of like dirt cheap food. You can do it. It's easy. Like food is readily available if you live in the U.S. or Canada, or somewhere outside of like a third world country in a sense. You're peachy fucking keen. You can do it. It's one of those things like especially now, like they're coming out with more and more like very high protein foods, like low calorie ice creams and like protein bars that don't taste like ass, so you don't have to eat like literal like chicken and broccoli and rice every fucking day. Like it's pretty sweet deal to be living in the time that we're living in. And so it's one of those things like like recognize and take a step back and be like like I can do this and I am able to do this and I have the time. I just need to be a little bit more strategic about it and maybe have like an honest conversation with myself and say like, have I been like kind of like, missing the mark here lately? Like, do I actually fucking want this as bad as I say I want it in my head sometimes? And if the answer is yes, then start fucking doing it. But yeah, so these are just helpful tips. The other thing too I was gonna say is like, stop eating the food that you give that is on your kid's plate. If you can't fucking track it and you're on a weight loss journey and and you don't have a good idea of estimating how much food it was, stop eating the food off of your kid's plate. Put it in a Tupperware container and put it in the refrigerator. You don't have to clean their plates for them. Because those calories still count at the end of the day. Like the universe doesn't give half a shit if your kid didn't eat all of his macaroni or Easy Mac or whatever. Take it, put it in the fridge, and put it off to the side. But track your stuff, track your shit. If you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to reach your goals, because calories count whether you like them to or not, whether it's convenient for them to or not. So yeah. Other than that, I hope that this was helpful. I hope these quick tips were helpful. I've got to jump onto a call, and so I'm going to let you guys go on that note. But let me know your number one takeaway. Let me know which of these tips you're going to start implementing into your schedule starting tomorrow, because success like speed. Implement. Take fucking action off of some of these tips. Apply them, and you're going to have a much better time. You're going to have an easier time when it comes to your fitness journey, especially if you're a parent and you're watching this. But yeah, cool. Hell yeah. Yep, we have a gym for employees at my hospital. Hell yeah. I was lazy last week, and it's kicking my ass this week. I'll own it. Exactly. Hey, time to show up. Let's go. Other than that, guys, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Have a good ass rest of your day. Like I said, let me know your number one takeaway. Give this video a like. Feel free to share. It might help somebody out. If you know any parents, tag some parents. But other than that, I will talk to you all later. Peace.